1, 2, 1, 2. With some music, eh? Welcome to tonight's broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we'll be streaming K-FOT versus K-FOT. Actually, K-FOT without Seal versus Seal with Seal and Nora without K-FOT. Now we're currently waiting for Seal to create a lobby. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for visiting my channel, Arsenic Blue. This is Arsenic Blue, aka Imugiminsu, broadcasting tonight, morning, or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, we're currently waiting for Seal to create a lobby. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are currently waiting for Seal to create the lobby for tonight's game. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the barking. My dog's currently barking. Damn it. Damn the dog. God bless the dog. Whatever. Yes. As you can guess from the difference of the OST, the lobby has been created and I'm going in. And those of you who are
요.
good
여기에
with the
이제 문이
voices. Now that's an odd bug. Glitch or whatever. And now, ta-da! The first map, ladies and gentlemen, will be Subway. Yes, the first map will be Subway, the second map and third map are to be decided. I hope you like the choice of my logo for Seal. We are currently waiting for the yep, currently waiting for the match to begin. The lineups. Wait. I think we might be. Oh yeah, we're missing EJ. Lineups, ladies and gentlemen, are of the following. For the K-FOT, we have Juppie, number 3, Dida, Fever, and our beloved EJ, who's currently not in the lobby. And for the opposing team, Seal will be leading with Nora, Atopa, Soulcam, and Fly to the Sky. Now this is gonna be a fun match. We are currently waiting for EJ to join. The first OBJ will be placed on the platform. We're currently waiting EJ to join the game. And I'm setting the keys for the match. So this will be fun. This is going to be fun. K-FOT versus K-FOT. And the members are following our beloved. And the following members will be our beloved Solcom. Fly to the Sky joining us tonight with total 7 of K-FOT players. All total 7 of the K-FOT players will be here tonight alongside Solcom, Fly to the Sky, and Adoka. Now, we're still waiting for EJ to join the game, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, why don't we explore the map? The first map, ladies and gentlemen, will be Subway. The first OBJ is to be located on the platform. You are currently watching me flying over, under, through the middle staircase, all the way to the southern staircase, back to the northern staircase I fly through the night sky. Passing the back alley. Back to the spawn point of Mars. Yep, we'll be staying here. Oh, and as we speak, and the match will begin soon. Ladies and gentlemen, the match will begin soon. Please wait patiently with your popcorns or whatever snacks you are holding in your palms. First map will be Subway. Seal versus K-FOT. Now, Any moment now, the first match is going to begin. Any moment now, first match is to begin. In the meantime, thank you for coming to the broadcast of Arsenic Blue, aka Mugiminsu. Hope you have a nice day, nice evening, whatever timeline you're in. Hope you have a nice day. Tonight we are accompanied by Oaks 2, Alistra, Commander Root, Olex, Carmen, Fever. I thought Fever was in the game, odd thing. And our beloved Young-san. Thank you for coming to the stream tonight. The match will begin soon. The match will begin any moment now. As soon as I hear the beeps going on, I'm gonna switch the screen to the gameplay screen. Please wait patiently with your seatbelts fastened on. Game will begin any moment now. Yes, I think the game will begin any moment now. Yes, the game begins. You can see it. Oh, the laser's back on. Nice. Hope Seal, Noras will come play this guy. Let's check. Defenders, K-FOT. Spreading through. Number 3 going to the north staircase. Data watching the Fever watching the middle staircase. Joppy watching the OBJ. Data also watching the OBJ. EJ heading to the basement. No one's coming down through the basement, and we can see the attacking team going up. We can see Seal waiting to watch if anyone's gonna come through. Now I'm gonna go and watch EJ, who definitely heard the footsteps by now. Who's currently watching behind the bars, and we see Seal heading upstairs, I think.
어차피 중계 갈 거니까.
Nope. They're watching, and as we can see, fly to the sky is heading to the red room, which EJ is currently defending. We can still see Atopa taking his time to enter the upper staircase to the platform. EJ must have heard these footsteps coming through. We can see Seal trying to come through. Okay, Seal is gonna come through. We can see. Oh, we can also see Atopa joining. Atopa might be joining here. No, I think Seal might have thrown a grenade to see if there is a C4 of any kind. Now Solcom is the first one to head out. We can see Atopa behind. Yes, they currently heard the footsteps. Yes, still reporting that someone is gonna stay there. Yeah, the C4 just went off. EJ down, the top line finished him off. Solcom down, EJ. The casualties are 1-1. Now number 3 also came down. Number 3 engaging. Number 3 is currently engaging with the others. Came down to the staircase. No, Solcom just catches number 3, which makes 3-4. The opposing team has all 4 alive, which all 4 of them are currently in the under passage. Faber is currently still staying in the middle staircase. Now, I think that's a grenade. The grenade come through. The others must have known that there are some people coming from out the under passage. Fever is watching from the middle staircase. Dida is watching from the tunnel close to the north entrance. Juppie is watching on the railway tracks. I believe Flight to the Sky and Flight to the Sky is still watching for to see if anyone is coming to flank.
중계 라인 디다님 목소리 들렸습니다. 중계 라인 쪽.
I don't know whose comm that was, but the comm just went. I don't know whose comm this is and what kind of freaking glitch this is. But anyway, he's reporting that he could listen to Dida's voice. Let me check out that one. Yeah, that was all comm. That someone's definitely watching from the middle staircase. Now we can see Flight to the Sky still watching for any flankers, Nora watching the southern entrance. Now Seal is trying to come up, which Dida is sure to be watching. Dida must have heard the footsteps. But then a flash goes through, but Dida is about it. Dida catches Solcam, but Seal catches Dida again. Now Fever knows there might be someone coming up. Oh, can Fever catch this one? Actually, Nora made it up to all the way into the subway car. We can hear some battle going on. Can Jupi catch Nora? Yes, Jupi catches Nora. Now it's 2-on-2 Flight to the Sky and Seal opposing Fever and Jupi. Fever coming down. Definitely going to watch the OBJ, and now there's only 2 of them left. I think Seal is coming up. Seal came up to the platform. Now Seal is crouching, looking at the middle staircase. At the same time, Flight to the Sky is gonna come up as well, which Fever is definitely gonna see his head first, I think. Flight to the Sky isn't careful. Fever is gonna catch him. Oh, actually, Flight to the Sky catches Fever first, but just downs him. Now Jupi knows there's someone here. Does Flight to the Sky know this? We'll head to Seal for a short time and then head back to Flight to the Sky. Now the clock ticks down to 1 minute left. Fever is down, Jupi's alive, still watching the OBJ from the tracks. Seal is trying to approach OBJ. Oh no, he actually went back to the underpassage, trying to... I think he's gonna join up with Flight to the Sky and breach. No, I think he might be running all the way back to the maintenance tunnel and then head back up. Besides, they must have checked the time before they have... Oh, and Flight to the Sky and Jupi engaging. Flight to the Sky and Jupi engaging. Actually, Jupi catches Flight to the Sky first. Now it's down to Jupi to catch Seal, which... If Seal isn't careful enough, Jupi is going to catch Seal, and Jupi catches Seal first. It's a trade. And K-FOT wins their first round. The score is 1-0. Score is 1-0, and both teams are making their plans for the second round. We're still waiting on both teams to finish their planning. Now I think the match will begin again. Yes, it goes on. Now K-FOT will be on the offensive, and Seal's team will be on the defensive. We'll first see where each defenders will be heading, and then we'll head back to the offenders. See where they'll be heading. Light to the sky watching the middle staircase, Atupa going to the northern staircase, Solcam watching the southern staircase, Seal heading to the under passage, Nora watching the OBJ. I think Solcam might try to flank. Now we can currently see number 3 and GP heading to middle staircase, whereas Dida, EJ, and Fever are heading to under passage. I think we might have to check on Flight to the Sky for, yeah, he is definitely to hear this one. Yeah, number 3 catches. Number 3 is caught by Flight to the Sky, and Flight to the Sky must have heard that there's one more, as we can hear Jupi's footsteps closing in. Now Jupi finds Flight to the Sky, but Flight to the Sky hides behind. Yeah, Flight to the Sky catches Jupi, and it's 3 on 2. We can see EJ heading to the under passage. Oh, there's a fight going on. I think there's a fight going on. Okay, actually Seal catches EJ as EJ tries to head out of the maintenance tunnel. Now Dida and Fever are trying to bridge a staircase right next to the OBJ, which Nora is currently watching from a little side over. These two are the only remaining survivors, which now Nora and Solcam are watching because there was a smoke. Yeah, they smoked the passage, which definitely means that there's someone trying to come through. Light to the Sky watching from the middle staircase. We can see Seal also coming up. We can also see Atupa joining them. I'm currently wondering what Fever and Dida might be watching. Yes, Dida and Fever cautiously. We can see them cautiously. Oh no, Fever is engaging. Nora throws a flash and goes in. Might catch someone. We can see all 3 of the defenders closing in. Nora downs Fever. Now Dida heads back into the maintenance under passage. Dida catches Seal as Seal tries to come down and flank. We can see Dida heading to the maintenance tunnel, which Nora or Solcam might be watching. No. There's no one. Actually, Atupa is currently watching the stairs heading up from the underpassage. Dida is in the underpassage. If Dida moves, Nora or Solcam will definitely hear the footsteps, which they will report, and someone will go down. No, we can actually see Dida is heading back up towards the staircase. I think Dida is gonna try to go take another passage since there is a lot of time remaining. Dida is heading up the staircase. Dida came out through the spawn. Now Dida is currently taking the back alley. I think he might try to bridge the southern staircase, which currently Solcam is watching. Yes, I think Dida is gonna try to bridge the southern staircase, whereas Solcam must have heard the footsteps by now. Dida trying to bridge the southern staircase, and Solcam reports, which Dida also hears. Solcam now knows there's someone. Dida shoots. Solcam heads back out of the small room, the yellow room. Now if Dida is careful, Solcam will definitely catch him, but there is some time remaining. And I think Dida decides to take another way. Currently the defenders are Nora and Atupa watching close by in the OBJ. Light to the Sky positioned near the northern entrance. We can see Dida is trying to breach the main staircase. As Dida is trying to head underground via the main staircase, which I think Flight to the Sky might heard it. Yeah, Flight to the Sky is coming up. And Flight to the Sky catches Dida on his way, and Seal's team takes 1 point. It's 1-on-1. The score is 1-on-1. This time the OBJ will be placed, I think. Yeah, that's Chinatown. Ladies and gentlemen, the second OBJ will be placed on Chinatown. The second OBJ is to be placed on the Chinatown. Now this is a tricky place to bridge and heaven to all the C4 users. We'll definitely be able to see someone trying to breach the northern staircase and someone throwing a C4 here. The score is 1-on-1. And the match begins. The attackers got the northern spawn, as we can see here. We'll have to watch the northern staircase. The defenders are spreading out, and we can see all 5 of the attackers trying to come up to the northern staircase, which currently Dida is heading away. Yep, there are a lot of flashback nades going through. Still, all 5 of the attackers are trying to bridge the northern staircase, which Dida is watching. Dida is gonna go down. Dida catches the kill. Olcom catches Dida. Now that's a nice neat trade going down there. Nora is trying to move to another entrance, whereas currently the defenders, EJ and GP are watching the northern staircase. Number 3 watching the middle staircase and the center road. We can see Fever watching the spawn point staircase, which heads directly down to the maintenance tunnel. We can see Nora going all the way to enter the center staircase. We can still see flights to the sky actually heading to the maintenance tunnel. We can still see Atopa and Solcom actually decides to take another road. Now, Flight to the Sky is heading directly to where Fever is currently guarding, the spawn point staircase. I think Fever might have heard Flight to the Sky's footsteps, which Flight to the Sky might have also heard. We can see Nora has bridged this middle street. I think that nade might catch. Yes, that nade actually downs number 3. EJ coming to rescue. I think Nora, we can hear Nora approaching, but EJ revives number 3 first. We can see that number 3 actually downed Fever. Well, a lot of things happened at one point. Juppie catches the Topa, which all leaves Solcam to manage this round, I think. Solcam is slowly approaching from the northern staircase, which currently Juppie and EJ are watching. Solcam approaching the northern staircase, which I think, yep, Solcam does Juppie first and catches Juppie. Now EJ is moving to catch Solcam. EJ is moving his position so that he can deal with Solcam. My gosh, 1-on-1. Now nobody knows how this might go on. The time remaining is 3 minutes, which should be enough. Take action. Solcam is currently hiding behind the trash bin recycle. Solcam heading out again. If EJ takes a little step forward, Solcam might catch him. Oh, but EJ sees Solcam first and catches Solcam, and K-FOT takes their second round. Now this really is a fun match to watch. I haven't seen any match this interesting so far. And the next match will begin soon enough, I think. And as we see, the next round begins. The offending team also got the northern spawn. We'll watch how the offenders spread out. Atopa heading to the northern staircase, Nora staying to watch the northern staircase and the OBJ, Seal heading to the southern staircase, I think. Volcom is watching the back alley, Flight to Sky is watching the spawn point gate, stairs. EJ is cautiously watching the northern staircase for anyone to approach. We can all see Dida, Fever, number 3 and GP heading to the main street via the center staircase. No one on the defenders are trying to flank her, I think. Tupa is watching the northern staircase. Dida, I think, is trying to breach through the center staircase, oh dear. As I think Dida will try to breach the center staircase, which currently Seal is watching. No. Yeah, I think Seal heard the footsteps. Still making some pre-fires there, but there's no one. Dida is gonna come up through the staircase. There's a C4 going up. There's no one there. There's also a flash by Steel, which catches no one. I think that's a flash also going out. There comes a smoke. Now GP heads all the way to that narrow alleyway. Number 3 also joining GP. Nora currently watching. Oh, there's a smoke in the OBJ. There's a cautious grenade will do that hiding place. Okay, actually Nora downs Fever. I think GP is trying to catch Nora, which Nora avoids. GP catches Nora, but at the same time Nora catches GP. Still finishes GP off. Now there's another smoke thrown by number 3. Dida still watching the middle staircase. There's another. EJ, I think, is currently positioned on the northern staircase. There are some shootings going on to the smoke in case anyone's watching. Number 3 currently in that hiding spot. Dida now heading in, I think. Dida heading in, Dida shooting. Smoke. Which currently the situation's still going on. I think EJ is coming all the way up through the middle staircase to the center staircase to join the other two. Tupa returning, I think, from his watch on northern staircase. No one on the defenders are trying to flank. I think they might have heard what Seal ordered. Now number 3 is shooting. Number 3 in that hiding place. Dida coming down the center alley trying to shoot at Seal, I think. There comes a flash by Fly to the Sky, which no one I think has caught. There comes another grenade by Fly to the Sky, I think. Is it a nade? Now Dida trying to breach through that archway. Tupa still watching the northern staircase. Solcam watching the back alley entrance. He's still watching the Chinatown. Steel and Fly to the Sky still watching the archway. EJ is approaching. EJ is approaching. Still just warns that EJ might try to crawl through. Yep, EJ catches Steel. Now it's 3-on-3. EJ, I think, is pulling that out. Fly to the Sky managed to catch down EJ and finish him off. Now it's all down to Dida and number 3. Number 3 catches Fly to the Sky as he moves back to his hiding place. Now it's 2-on-2. Atopa and Solcam cautiously watching the OBJ. Atopa throws a nade, but it misses. Dida catches Atopa as Atopa tries to look through. Now it's all down to Solcam to defend this OBJ. Now Dida, I think Dida comes through the archway. Okay, Solcam catches Dida. Number 3 also comes up. Number 3 also shows up. Number 3 and Solcam engaging. I think number 3 might be capping. No, number 3 returning to his position. I think number 3 might try to cap. This number 3 is capping. If Solcam doesn't catch this, yes, number 3 managed to cap. And K-FOT wins the map. Yep. That was a nice cap performed by number 3. Close one. Solcam almost caught him. Now I think the next map might be... The next map is to be decided. The map pool's going through. We have passed Bazaar, Downfall, and now they've stopped on Suburbia. I think the next map might be Suburbia. Yes, the next map, ladies and gentlemen, will be Suburbia. And ladies and gentlemen, the second round will be Suburbia. The cap, I think, will be positioned in the mansion in the second floor of mansion. Yes, it's the second floor of mansion. Which is a quite hard place to breach. Yep, the OBJ will be stationed here on the second floor of mansion. And I think the round is to begin. Yes, the round begins. The attacking team got the right side spawn. And we can clearly see that both teams are readying up for this upcoming match here. We can see Nora Solcam fly to the sky heading to lane 2, actually heading inside the mansion. We can see Seal and Topa heading to lane 3. Now currently, Ida and GP are on lane 4. Fever throws a smoke to the backyard of the mansion. We can see EJ cautiously looking at the second floor of the mansion, which number 3 joins. Currently, Il and Dida might have seen each other. I'm not sure about this one. Atupa shoots. Atupa actually catches number 3 all the way across the... Atupa shoots, I think, at EJ. By shooting at EJ, Seal actually catches Jupi. Now Dida is heading all the way to the burning house, which Seal is watching. Yes, Dida actually sees Seal first and catches him. Now Dida is heading to where Atupa is hiding. You can see the engagement going on. I think EJ is shooting. I think that was EJ who was shooting. Dida throws a smoke at the front yard of the mansion near that ATV. Oh, Atupa and Fever trades on lane besides lane 3 where Atupa was hiding. Now it's all down to Dida and EJ. EJ currently positioned in lane 1. Flight to the Sky Flight to the Sky and Laura staying at the second floor of the mansion, whereas Solcam is watching the first floor. EJ, I think, is trying to breach through the back door, through the backyard of the mansion. Oh, Dida and Flight to the Sky trades. No, Dida actually Flight to the Sky only managed to down Dida, whereas Dida managed to catch Flight to the Sky. Now I think EJ is trying to approach Dida in order to revive him. If Nora or Sorkam sees this one, this could be a short match. But I think currently both members of the opposing team are holding their positions. Now EJ managed to revive Dida. Now it's 2-on-2 back in the game. Dida heading to passing lane 3. I think Dida is trying to enter the mansion via the backyard, I think. EJ cautiously approaching to the mansion from east. You can clearly see Solcam in the living room, first floor of the mansion. And we can see Nora watching the staircase that leads to the second floor of the mansion, whereas Dida has came all the way across to the lane 1 and currently watching the second floor of the mansion. Oh, now EJ, I think, has seen Solcam, who is in the living room. Which Solcam should be careful. Now Dida has also crossed to lane 2. Dida throws, I think that was a grenade into the mansion, which catches no one since Light to the Sky was caught. Now Dida approaching the mansion via front yard. Oh, actually Nora comes down and Dida catches him. Now it's down to Solcam. Solcam catches EJ and Team Seal takes round 1 for Suburbia. Now we'll have to wait for K-FOT to finish their strategizing. Now this really is a fun match to watch. Oh dear. Hey, Haley. Gathering. Another TV viewer, Commander Root. Palates, Carmen, Fever, Uno, Lakaili, Lurks, Chai Puff. 영상 left. Oh. Currently watching Arsenic Blue channel, aka Mugiminsu, broadcasting this K-FOT versus K-FOT match. And the next round begins. We can see that the attackers got the same spawn on the right side. And the defender, now the round begins, and the defenders move out. I think there's a free fire coming from Q, I think. Dida is heading to lane 4, Fever heading to lane 1. There are a lot of number 3 free firing. Fever actually moving all the way up to the spawn point. He actually crossed this. Oh, EJ is actually pushing through quite hard. EJ might catch Chatopa. No, number 3 and EJ I think is pushing back. Number 3 and Fly to the Sky might have seen each other or heard their footsteps. There's a flash coming by, Fly to the Sky. Chatopa shooting through the hedges at EJ. I think Fever might see this one. Fly to the Sky approaching. Fever approaching Chatopa. Fever managed to catch Chatopa down to Fever. I think number 3 is going to try and revive him. Currently Nora and Fly to the Sky Seal are in engage with EJ. There comes a flash by Seal and I think Seal might come through. In the meantime, number 3 revives Fever and downs Seal. I think EJ is gonna finish him off. Yes, he does. Dida in the burning house. EJ on beside lane. So Dida and Nora engage. Dida actually catches Nora. Flight to the Sky is the only one left. With Flight to the Sky and Solcam I think is the only one left. EJ catches Solcam. Number 3 catches Solcam. EJ goes to Flight to the Sky. Number 3 catches Solcam and K-FOT takes their second round. next OBJ will be placed on the burning house. The score is now 1-1 on Suburbia. The second OBJ will be placed in front of the burning house. The second maybe four will be the dead zone for both teams, I think. And the match begins. The attackers got the left side spawn this time. Defenders will be spreading through. We can see Flight to the Sky, Atopa, and Seal heading to lane 3 and 4, and Nora joining them. Solcom is gonna move one step behind, I think. We can see Fever pretty up close, standing in front of the porch. On number 3, heading to lane 2, EJ heading to lane 1, Fever still staying in front of Simpson's house. We can see Jupi watching carefully through the hedges. At lane 3, we can see Dida staying behind that stone thingy. And as we speak, Otopak manages to catch Jupi, who tried to come to lane 3. Now Fever knows where Otopa is, and Otopa and Fever are currently. Now this might be the second battle. Now Otopa. Fever behind again. Yep, Otopa managed to catch Fever. Like the Sky and Dida making a trade there. Now Laura is staying in front of the OBJ. As we speak, number 3 managed to catch a Topa. Volcom still staying on the spawn house. EJ catches Nora from lane 1. You can see Volcom catching EJ from the spawn house. You can now see number 3 moving back to lane 2, now heading to lane 3. I think Solcom might have seen number 3 moving via between the hedges, I think. Steel is currently staying in the front porch of mansion. Solcom moving his position next to the OBJ on the burning house. Number 3 approaching from lane 4, currently hiding behind the gray car in case someone pops out. There has been no sign of movement yet. Number 3 is actually watching for a flanker, I think. But currently, because there are only 2 left on the opposing team, I don't think Steel or Solka might come out to flank. As we speak, number 3 starts to move again to lane 4. Now he's staying behind the bus. Steel is watching OBJ from the front porch of mansion. You can see Solcom besides house. Number 3 hiding behind the box on lane 4, close to the map edge. There is actually a smoke thrown directly beside the OBJ by number 3, which now Solcom will know that there is someone on lane 4, but before Solcom pops out, number 3 manages to hide behind the bushes or hedge, whatever you call it. Now Solcom is watching the entrance to playground where number 3 is positioned. Now Seal, I think, might try to flank. No, he just moved his position so as to catch if someone crosses in front of him. Now number 3 is currently on lane 3, throwing yet another smoke at OBJ, which at this time misses a little bit. I think Seal might have saw number 3. Might have seen number 3. Now number 3 is moving back to lane 4. I think Seal might see this one. No, number 3 shoots first. Number 3 catches Solcom. Seal moves back to the OBJ. There's a smoke. Two haven't seen each other yet. Oh, number 3 and Seal trades, but Seal catches number 3 first, and Team Seal takes their round. The next round, ladies and gentlemen, begins now. This time the opponents got the right side spawn. We'll have to watch how the defenders spread out. Now we can see number 3 and EJ heading to lane 3 and 4. We can see Fever running all the way to lane 1. We can see GP following EJ. We can see Dida on the front porch of the spawn house. We can currently see the offenders, Atopa, actually coming up to lane 1. Solcom is joining Atopa, I think. Fever is coming all the way through, trying to catch one of the opposing players. The meantime, still starts to move out. You can see Fly through the sky moving through lane 3 towards... Oh, oops. Lane 3 towards the playground. Nora backing him up. You can see Seal still moving around the spawn point. You can see Atopa heading to lane 1. Solcom still hiding in the porch of the house. EJ on the right upper side of mansion. Juppie is watching the OBJ. Now there has been a nade thrown by Nora, which misses. EJ throws two flashes and comes out. Fly to the sky might catch this one. Oh! Fly to the sky misses. His flash and it's trade Fly to the sky and EJ trades. Number 3 managed to catch Nora. Now Fever, Solcom, and Atopa are engaged. Fever downs Atopa, but I think Solcom will revive him. Solcom catches Fever. Now Seal is currently positioned in lane 2. Topa still in lane 1, moving through. Can see Solcom still watching for any flankers. Dita is currently on spawn house. Number 3 besides the a military vehicle of some kind. Juppie watching the OBJ. Still moving. We can see Dida downing Solcom from the second floor of mansion from the bedroom. We can see Seal and Atopa on the mansion. We can see Juppie and number 3 near the OBJ. Seal is currently. Oh, Atopa actually manages to catch Dida, watching from the second floor of spawn house. Now okay, Seal managed to catch Juppie from the second floor of mansion. Now number 3 has to move close to the OBJ. Now Seal approaching OBJ. He passes in lane 3. Atopa still on lane 1. I think he's gonna move through. He might see number 3. Now Seal, okay, Seal and number 3 trades, and because Atopa is still alive, Team Seal takes yet another point. Oops. The score is now 3-1 on Suburbia. The next OBJ will be placed besides the red car on the upper lane. Which is also a hard place to cap, I think. And as we speak, the round begins. You can see the opponents, K-FOT readying up. You can see the defenders also readying up. There comes a pre-fire, I think, from K-FOT Seal towards the spawn house. Now number 3 moves out, doing that there won't be any more pre-fires. Fever and GP heading to Dimension. EJ heading to lane 1. Ida still staying in the spawn house, looking for any flankers, I suppose. Now the defenders are also readying up. Nora at the front porch. Seal also besides Nora, fly to the sky behind the concrete structure. Olcam watching the OBJ from behind. Wait, where's mother? Oh, and Atopa is watching lane 4 behind this red car on the toughest lane. Now actually EJ managed to move besides the jeep car on lane 1. He's currently crouching down beneath the jeep to watch any see if he can catch anyone. We can currently see a Tupa on lane. Oh, EJ actually manages to catch Seal, who I think might have moved out. Now, knowing that there is one down, GP also going to join. There comes a shot from a Tupa towards Dida, I think. Dida number 3, yeah, Tupa catches Dida, but number 3 also catches a Tupa at the same time. There are another shots being fired. This time I think it's from GP. EJ moving in the upper lane. Yeah, EJ moving in the upper lane. You can see Smoke coming through. Gets the flight to the sky shooting. You can see number 3 catching right to the sky. Laura downing GP. We can see Soulcom catching number 3. EJ actually manages to down Laura. It's 1-on-1. Soulcom versus EJ. Soulcom has an advantage hiding here. That was actually Soulcom pops out and EJ managed to catch him, and K-FOT takes the point. There comes a sigh of relief from EJ. The points are 3-on in Suburbia. We are currently waiting for the next round to begin. And as we speak, the next round might begin soon, I think. There was a beep. I think the next round will begin soon. And as we speak, the next round begins. You can see the defenders here. The opposing team are also readying up for the next round. We can see a flare coming towards the spawn house. We can see some free fires being shot by Seal. You can see EJ watching lane 4. Weaver watching lane 1, I think. Dida positioned far back, watching lanes 1 and 2. You can see Flight to the Sky on lane 2. We can see, I think that's Soulcom and Nora staying in spawn house, I think, trying to watch if number 3 and Topa trades on lane 4. There comes a flash by Seal towards lane 4, which number 3 currently is down. EJ, I think, saw Seal. EJ and Seal in engage. Seal is trying to go. Actually, Dida manages to catch a down Seal. Jesus, how did they even saw this? Olcam managed to revive Seal. I think that shot came from We can see Fever and Flight to the Sky engaged here. And in full engage here, Fever coming up. Yep, it's a trade. It's 3-on-3. Seal in the playground. Nora on lane 4. Solcom also on lane 4. EJ watching from behind the smaller bushes. GP watching from lane 2. Watching the OBJ from lane 2. Dida approaching OBJ from behind. Nora places a smoke in the entrance. In the opening, just in the opening of the fences. We can see Seal moving to lane 2, Nora joining him. Volcom still moving between lanes 3 and 4. Dida still watching lanes 1 and 2. Dida might see Seal. With luck, Dida might see Seal. There are shots fired from, I think that was from EJ. EJ catches Nora. Dida catches Seal. Now it's down to Volcom. Volcom and EJ trades, and K-FOT takes yet another point, making it a draw. The next OBJ is beside the 2 boxes on lane 1, upper street. Waiting for next to begin. Now K-FOT has the winning side by taking Subway to 4-1. A kept placed by number 3 there on the Chinatown. And here the next round begin. K-FOT on the spawn house here. Opposing team on the defending side. Now we'll have to see how they spreads out. Light to the Sky heading to lane 1, Seal heading to lane 2, Atopa staying in the front side of the porch, Juppie and Fever moving up to lane 2, number 3 also staying in lane 2, Dida I think is still staying on the porch of the red house as we speak. Volcom catches EJ from behind this fence, crouching. There comes a grenade thrown by Fever, which misses Flight to the Sky by an inch. Flight to the Sky manages to catch number 3 as he comes up towards lane 1. Dida still watching for anti-flankers in the front yard of Funhouse. You can see Atopa watching lanes 3. Seal on the front porch of the Simpson house. A C4 has been placed there, I didn't know that. Now Seal and Juppie on the game on engage. There hasn't been no casualties yet, but Seal moving his position. GP also moving his position. There are some shots fired, I think, by Fever. GP firing shots. GP and Atopa trades. Dida catches Atopa. GP catches Atopa at the same time. Currently, GP is down. There's Flight to the Sky, Seal, Itch watching lanes 1 and 2, Nora watching from behind, Solcom also watching from behind, watching at lane 3. We can see Dida approaching GP in order to revive him. Dida managed to revive GP. The next battle might be around Seal, I think. Seal watching. I think that shot was from Solcom shooting at GP. You can see Seal and Fever engage. Managed to catch it, Solcom, managed to catch GP, fly to the sky, down Fever. Down Fever, it's down to Dida, which is still manages to finish Fever off, but Dida catches Seal at the same time. There has been a smoke placed beside the red car, which the OBJ was in the previous round. There are 3 defenders remaining. I think that shot was from Flight to the Sky. Yeah, Flight to the Sky shooting at Dida from lane 1, I think. Now Dida and Solcom, I think, are on engage. Yes, Solcom and Dida are on engage. Yep, Solcom catching Dida and Seal's team takes their map. Now the final map are still to be decided. I think it's Quarantine. I think it may be Quarantine. Or Bazaar. Bazaar, I think. Yep. Final map, ladies and gentlemen, will be Bazaar. OBJ is south Bazaar. Inside the southeastern corner. And see both teams ready. And the next round, I think, will begin soon. The attacking team got the quick spawn on the west side, far out here. There has been no shots fired from the pre-fires from the defenders. Now number 3 is watching the main street, which Seal is firing at. Yeah, Seal is reporting that someone is behind the ice cream truck. Number 3 is shooting. Actually, EJ is all the way up here on the main market. If Seal doesn't notice this, he might get a flank. No, and we can see here Nora and number 3 are engaged. Yep, they trade. Seal firing at, I think, at EJ, I think. Yeah, Seal knows there's someone on the main market, I think. EJ still watching. Catch someone off guard. Jupi watching from the eastern corner. Whereas Dida is staying in this house, watching the southern corner of the bazaar map. Where currently Flight to the Sky is is currently hiding. We can see Solcam moving up to the second floor. Solcam might see EJ. This position. Yep, but EJ managed to catch the Topa first. But now Solcam knows that there is someone in the main market. Solcam actually manages to catch EJ. Now it's 3-on-3. No one is currently directly watching the OBJ. You can see Flight to the Sky on the southern corner. Dida watching the southern corner. Dida might see this one. We can see Solcam moving to the main market, where Fever is currently watching. Whereas Seal is heading all the way up to the eastern corner, where currently Juppie is returning. Dida manages to catch Flight to the Sky in the southern corner. Currently, I think, yep, Seal manages to catch Fever. Juppie manages to catch Solcam. Downs manages to down Solcam on the main street. And now Seal knows that someone is in that corner. Seal trying to get an angle at Juppie. I think Seal might catch Juppie if Juppie pops out. No, Juppie returning to OBJ, I think. Yes, Juppie has returned to OBJ. Now Seal moving up, trying to revive Solcam. You can see Juppie watching the OBJ from the corner. We see Dida hiding in the southeastern corner, watching the OBJ. Seal manages to revive Solcam. Still moving into the blue room of the hotel. Solcam in the main market. Clock is ticking, guys. Now only a minute and 47 seconds remaining. Seal checks the blue room and is moving through the market, which Juppie manages to see. Oh, Seal throws a flash, but it misses, hitting the second floor bridge. Seal might try. Seal places some smoke besides the OBJ, trying to, I think, cap. I think Seal is trying to cap. Dida manages to see Seal and throws a flash. You can see Solcam also moving in. Dida manages to catch Seal. Now, okay, Dida and Solcam trades and K-FOT wins. Oh dear. Second round now begins. This time,
이해가
the attackers got the northern spawn. Now we'll have to watch how the defenders move out. Topa heading to watch the northern corner. Steel watching from the blue room, which Steel might catch someone. No, actually Steel misses to see Dida catches Nora instead.
건넜어요.
Reports that someone has come across. We can see shots coming from I don't know who. Not sure who. Oh, no laser pulsars. Alright. Still sitting up on construction ledges here. Number 3 watching from the main market corner. Fever in the western side of the main market. You can see EJ and GP moving in from the main market. Dida
판자
still
있는 쪽 판자.
in the western corner watching the blue room. I don't know whose shot that was from. EJ actually manages to down Seal. The shots were fired from the main market. We can see number 3 moving into the hotel blue room. You can see Flight to the Sky defending the OBJ from the south corner. We can see Volcom defending the OBJ from beside it. We see GP moving into the blue room of the hotel corner. We see a smoke placed near Topa by Dida. You can see Dida coming around. You can see number 3 approaching OBJ. Dida, I think, is engaged with a Topa. If Flight to the Sky doesn't see number 3, number 3 might have a chance to place a cap here. Shots fired from Flight to the Sky. Seeing that the smoke has been placed there, Flight to the Sky throws flash. Now Flight to the Sky manages to down number 3, but Gypsy manages to catch Flight to the Sky up from the construction ledge.
2층에서 보고 있어요.
Now I think, yep, Volcom manages to catch number 3 as he comes to. Volcom. Oh, Jupi accidentally shoots EJ instead. Now Fever and Volcom has switched their position. Dita's still in the western corner, I think. Volcom is the only one remaining in the defender side. Volcom is not careful. It could be a cap, just like the subway round. Now GP throws a smoke on the OBJ, which Fever might have a chance to cap, but Volcom manages to catch him. Now GP knows where Volcom is, and it's a trade because Dida is alive here. K-FOT takes their second round. Now this really is an interesting match going on. And the next round begins. This time the OBJ is beside pink. The attackers got the far northwestern spawn. Well, we'll have to see how the defenders spread out. EJ, I think, heading to the west. Fever hiding in the corner. No, Fever is moving out actually. Dita and number 3 heading. Jupi placed inside blue room, I think. Number 3 is watching the bazaar from that wall. Dita is watching the hotel block. And we see Fever moving all the way up across. There were some shots fired, I think, from Flight to the Sky. Okay, EJ actually manages to down Nora across the street. Number 3 manages to catch Solcom. Guard. Okay, now number 3 and Seal know that
마이너스 원 마이너스 원. 제 뒤쪽에 하나 있어요. 블루룸.
I think Atopa might be able to revive Nora. Yes, he revives Nora.
남쪽인 것 같은데 못 봤어요. 건물 아닌 것 같은데.
Number 3 moving his position, trying to get a clear spot, clear shot. But Atopa is actually watching where number 3 is. So this might be a close one. Yes, Atopa actually manages to catch number 3.
방금 잡았어요?
There is a comm coming from
방금
Seal
잡았
asking if
시장.
they got
예,
it.
시장 원캐.
Atopa replies that he has got it.
시장 원캐.
You can see Flight to the Sky moving up across where people was watching, but Flight to the Sky manages to cross, but actually Fever is positioned there. Yes, they're up close. They might have heard each other's footsteps. Fever and Flight to the Sky knows that the other is behind the wall, I think. They have heard each other's footsteps. We can see Nora joining. Oh, and as we speak, it's a trade. Actually, Flight to the Sky is down. Flight to the Sky manages to catch Fever, but Fever only manages to down Flight to Sky. And Jupi is currently watching there from the blue room. Nora manages to revive Flight to the Sky. Currently, Atopa is checking the bazaar building. Now coming to join Seal, where Dida is currently watching. Now, Dida might have heard Seal's footsteps, but now we can see that Jupi has moved into position. Better see Flight to the Sky and Nora. We can also see Dida moving his position, which... Oh, Seal tries to flank, but Dida finishes him off with a nice C4 place there. Now Jupi is watching where Nora is. There is a smoke blocking the blue room, which no one currently is. Now Nora throws a smoke on the OBJ directly, and as we speak, EJ manages to catch Atopa across the street. Ida and GP watching where Flight to the Sky and Nora is, and GP manages to catch Nora. Now it's all down to Flight to the Sky, who I think doesn't know Dida is already up yet. Dida manages to catch Flight to the Sky, which gives another point to This really is a fun match. The next round will begin very soon. Very soon the next round will begin. If Team Seal loses another point, this might be the end for it. Now, I think the opponents got the K-FOT got the quick spawn, which now the defenders know. Like this guy coming up towards number 3, Fever and Dita. But GP is watching where Flight this guy is hiding. EJ manages to approach Bazaar, where Topa is watching. Topa might have heard EJ's voices. Now there are some shots fired here. There are other shots fired from EJ, and Topa manages to catch Flight to the sky. And we see Topa and EJ knowing that the other okay, EJ manages to catch Topa first. No shots coming from Dita trying to catch Nora. Nora and Jupi I think in full engage. Solcam watching the OBJ. Seal is actually in engage with EJ. Solcam actually manages to catch number 3 at I think, yeah, EJ is flashed and Seal manages to catch him. But Jupi manages to catch Solcam, I think. Yeah, it's a trade. Currently, no one's watching OBJ. No, Seal is watching from across the street. But if someone manages to cross, there will be nothing blocking them from placing the cap here. If Dita or Fever manages to cross that, there will be nothing blocking them from capping. Whereas currently Seal is watching from across the street. But I think actually Dita and Fever are taking a detour. Yeah, Dita taking a detour, Fever still staying. Dita is coming. Oh, Dita might catch Seal if he. Dita entering the Bazaar building. Might have a clear shot at Seal. Fever still crouching down, trying to decide whether to cross or not. Dita. Oh, Fever is also taking a detour back to. No, Fever stopped, I think.
없네.
Fever said something, but I didn't manage to catch it, sorry. Dita is currently moving up across towards the western block of the Bazaar. Towards the mini Bazaar. Seal still watching from across the street. Now Dita might see Seal. Yes, Dita saw Seal. There were shots fired from Dita. Now Dita has fully crossed the street. Seal better return to OBJ, or this might be a cap from Dita. Now Dita knows Seal was there. Now Seal is approaching Fever, I think. Seal is watching OBJ from up on the hotel block. Seal approaching Fever. If Fever isn't careful enough, Seal will catch him. Actually, I think no. Now Fever knows someone's back there. Yep, Fever manages to catch Seal and K-FOT wins their round, which also concludes the match. K-FOT manages to get full scores on Bazaar and wins the round. Yep, the match ended. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this round. Yep, the match is finished. Thank you so much for joining me on this fun and interesting cast here. Now we're currently waiting. Yep, for the final scores to come up. And the final scores are like these. So K-FOT manages to win. As everyone predicted. So this will be the final score. K-FOT takes the win up by 11-5, winning Subway and Bazaar. Thank you for watching today's scrim. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.